Fellow Riverhawk fans, welcome back to the final edition of the Riverhawk Report. As always, I am your host, Ben Nawn, and for one final time, we're going to go into everything UMass Lowell athletics, men's lacrosse in the postseason for the first time, plus baseball and softball moving towards America East Championship season. All this and more coming up with No Nonsense. Well, for the first time since the Division I transition, Ed Stevenson's squad has made the postseason. They wrapped up their regular season with a 9-3 win over NJIT as they celebrated the seniors who have helped immensely throughout the transition. In the win, Austin Lane put up another hat trick. Up next brings them to their first ever postseason tournament against number 1 Albany. They will take on the Great Danes Thursday at 7 p.m. and that game can be seen on ESPN+. The women's lacrosse team finished their season with a loss at Vermont, but at 4-13 on the season, they do have a lot to be proud with. Inspiring stories lifted the team throughout their full season of Division I eligibility and have plenty to look forward to. Senior goalkeeper Courtney Barrett has been named finalist for America East Fans' Choice Player of the Year. Voting is now open and will end on Thursday, May 3rd at 10 a.m., so make sure you go on and vote. She leads the conference in ground balls with 66 and sits second in saves with 129. Her 4.40 ground balls per game ranks second in the nation as well. She reached multiple milestones, becoming the first goalkeeper in program history to reach 500 career saves and tallied her 600th career save against Vermont. At the pre-conference meet, the throwers turned in the best performances down in Amherst. John Fiorello won the shot put while the women put together performances finishing 2, 3, and 4 respectively. With all the preliminaries finished, the championships take place this Saturday and Sunday at UMBC down in Baltimore. The Riverhawks will look to capture the outdoor title to add to the indoor one from the winner. The softball team has been on a tear lately, winning their last 7 games. Most recently, they took down Holy Cross 4-2 and took 2 out of 3 from Stony Brook this past weekend. On Sunday, the game was canceled due to rain, but the seniors were still honored. They also had a fantastic dance-off with the Stony Brook Seawolves. Courtney Cashman continued to hit the long ball with Vanessa Cooper, going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs as well. They host Boston College for the final game today at Riverview and wrap up the regular season against Albany this weekend. Finally, the baseball team, in which they went 2 of 3 this past weekend against the Hartford Hawks, one of the better teams in America East. On Sunday, they rallied for a 7-6 victory. Head coach Ken Herring said, quote, "It was a character-building win for Riverhawk baseball today, a team win. Move forward step by step." That was via Twitter. And yes, Ken Herring, the team is starting to string some wins together late in the season. During the 3-game series, Russ Olive hit his 12th home run of the season for a Division I single-season record. Congrats, Russ. Up next brings them to Northeastern for a game today at 3, and then 3 games up in Albany as well. This brings us to my favorite part of the show that I'll miss very much, your Circle Health Plays of the Week.
And here we go, our Circle Health Plays of the Week, and we start off with the number 3, the freshman, Hunter Braun. Riverhawks taking care of business against NJIT 9-3, and another big save for a finalist for America East Fans' Choice Player of the Year, the rookie with a big one in the victory. They will take on Albany next week in the playoffs. Riverhawks taking on Stony Brook, the softball team winning their last 7, and Casey Harding going hard into foul territory to snag that ball low. A little snow cone action for Harding in the second game that they won. Take another look. Beautiful presence to get to that ball. But our number 1 play of the week back against the Seawolves, and Courtney Cashman going deep to right here for her first home run of the ball game. And the Danvers Mass natives, decided that wasn't going to be enough, as in her second at-bat, she decides to do the same exact thing. Go into the bullpen for her second home run, season-high 2-home-run ball game, and her 5th of the season. The Riverhawks went on to win 6-0. Again, 7 straight wins for the top team in America East. They finish up today against Boston College. Those are your Circle Health Plays of the Week.
It's crazy to think now it's the month of May, and I've been very fortunate to provide you with everything UMass Lowell for the last 10 months. The Riverhawk Report has meant a lot to me, and for those who watched, thank you. I want to thank the whole communication department here, and especially Sabu Majarian and Stephen MacDonald, who have helped me with the report all season long. For the final time, on behalf of the Riverhawk Network, I'm Ben Nawn. Stay united in blue.